Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well. So today I want to work on the hips, primarily on the hips. We're going to start with the shoulders and a little bit of breath work, but primarily we will be working on the hips. You will like to find a bolster, blanket, eye pillow, or a couple pillows, or whatever you have for your props. The great thing about doing videos is you can stop me and then you can go get that stuff and come back. So once you have what you need, you're going to go ahead and find yourself in a seated position, sitting on a bolster or blanket. Most importantly, find those sit bones, lean forward perhaps, sitting now lie on one ankle in front of the other, or legs out in front or on the shins, calves. Then I'd like to invite you to close your eyes, soften your shoulders, turn your palms up, facing the sky, and just touching your index and thumb. Asking for guidance to receive, and allowing your eyes to sink inward and down to your heart center, and breathing into the heart. Feel every inhale and exhale in your heart center. Move the breath, move the heart, inhaling and exhaling, let it guide you. Let it guide you to a place deep within your body. Let go of the mind, let go of the thoughts, let go of your day. And give yourself permission to move deep within your heart center. Let go and open your heart and breathe into your heart center. Nice deep breath. Shoulders relaxed. Just a slight tuck at the chin. Feel your feet, legs, and pelvis rooting down, grounding down. Let them feel heavy, feel the support. Let them keep you grounded as you breathe in and out of the heart. And then move it up your spine, allow your spine to lengthen and grow. Let it lengthen to the sky, the top of the head reaching for the sky. Relax your shoulders. Let go of the shoulders, let them soften down the back. And breathe into your heart center. From this place within, notice how you're feeling. How are you feeling? Be truthful. Be honest. From your feet to the top of your head, down to your fingertips. Feel all those sensations in the body. Don't judge. Let go of the thoughts, just feel, notice, and breathe into the heart. Don't go into stories or explanations, just feel. Breathe into the heart. Notice. And then from here, slowly opening the eyes, holding on to what you noticed. Send compassion to yourself for what you noticed, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then I'd like to invite you to either bring just the index finger to the right nostril, or the index and middle finger to the forehead with just a little bit of pressure on that third eye or the middle of the forehead, just to help calm the mind. And then your thumb will close off the right. The left hand is now going to turn down onto the left thigh. So either here or again here, wherever you feel more comfortable with. We'll all start together with a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Close off the right here or here. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Calming the mind. When we're breathing only through the left nostril, we're inviting the nervous system to become calm. We're inviting it to calm down. See if you can lengthen the exhale a little bit more. When we have a nice long exhale, it slows the heart rate down. Especially if you have been anxious or have some anxiety. This is a lovely little tool. You can do this anywhere. And now just close the eyes, breathing in and out of the left nostril. Feel what you feel. Also calming the right side of the mind, of the brain, as we breathe in and out of the left nostril. Feel the breath as it enters into the nose on the left. Feel the breath as it leaves the left nostril. Perhaps the coolness of the breath as it enters, and the warmth as it leaves the body. The only thing to focus and think about is the breath. And then slowly release. The eyes closed, back to breathing into the heart center. And notice what you feel after the nostril breathing through the left side of the nose. Again, noticing from the mind all the way through to your whole body. The experience. And then when you come onto your back, so remove my sweater, and you're going to come onto the back body. So I'm going to use a bolster, but as I mentioned earlier, you can use a blanket, pillows. You can even have more blankets underneath your body. Most of my students live like I do with a lot of pain and injuries or disease, so I always encourage the most comfortable positions and props that you need to use on that given day for your body. Today I'm being really honest and truthful with myself. So another practice I'm working on is to be really compassionate and honest and truthful with what I'm feeling in any given moment, in any given time, and to really send myself compassion. So today I'm experiencing a lot of pain in my feet and hands and low back, and emotionally feeling pretty drained with everything that's going on in our world. So I'm going to honor that in this practice, and I hope you will honor whatever is going on with you. Saying that, coming down into your back now, we're going to start with the shoulders. The bolster is underneath the knees. And then you're going to take the knees wide, and the soles of the feet will touch for butterfly or Baddha Konasana. So the knees are out to the side. You've got that beautiful pillow, blanket, or bolster underneath the legs. And you're just going to let them rest there, completely resting, so that your hip flexors, the psoas can just get a nice, relaxed opening. Not going to do anything here, but just let it rest with the support underneath the legs. We're going to come into using the arms here, move right into the shoulders. So holding onto opposite elbow with opposite hand. So your forearms are over your chest. For some of you, it might be just the wrists, if holding your elbows is too much. Relax the shoulders. And then position the hands, your chins are completely tucked, or if it's way up here, then find more higher pillow for underneath your head so that your chin isn't above your forehead. Relax the shoulders, and then on the inhale, you're going to float the forearms up towards the forehead. Exhale down. Inhale towards the forehead. Exhale down, nice and slow. As if the only thing moving your arms was your breath. Inhale, follow your breath. Let your breath guide the movement. Keep the shoulders, arms relaxed. From here, you'll bring the forearms back over the chest, and we're going to move the elbow to the left, and the head will follow to the left. Still holding on to the elbows, move to the left, the head turns to the left, following the elbow. Get a beautiful stretch to the right, come back to center. Move to the left, come back to center. Head, left elbow, floating to the left, stretching the right side, come back to center. Relax the shoulders. Come back to center. Floating the head and elbow to the left, come back to center. And I'll do one last one. Holding onto the elbows, float the head and elbow to the left. Feel the stretch in the right. Only moving in your range of motion. Pause. We'll keep going to the left. We'll keep going to the left. But now your head will turn to the right. So the elbows will go to the left, turn your head to the right. Come back to center. Elbows, arms to the left, head to the right. You're looking over that right shoulder. Come back to center. Continue. And your breath here, as long as you're breathing one way and the other, so you may find inhaling down feels best for you, and then exhaling up, or it might be exhaling down, inhaling up. So whatever rhythm of breath works for you in the sequence is fine. Most importantly, that you're staying with nice deep inhales and exhales. Last one. Pause. Let go of the elbows, bring the hands down by your sides. Notice the sensations you may be feeling in the hands, arms, shoulders. And this next one, I'm just going to move this pillow out in case you don't have a pillow. So just a demo for the side, and actually that feels better for me than having a pillow. So always exploring with your body, with or without props, what works. Again, finding the elbows, relax the shoulders, feet and legs are completely relaxed. And still, on your next breath, you're going to go to the right. Roll the head to the right, follow the elbow. Follow the elbow to the right with the eyes, the head rolls to the right. Only thing moving is the arms to the right and the head, neck. Upper body is still. Feel this beautiful stretch now on the left side of the body. Floating to the right. Feel the stretch on the left. Stay inward. The eyes can be closed once you know the movement. And that'll keep you more inward, more focused. Exploring your body. Last one. And then you come back up to center. Keep holding onto the elbows or the wrists. Relax the shoulders. We'll continue going to the right, but you'll turn your head to the left. We'll go over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Float the arms to the right, but go over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Float to the right, but go over the left shoulder. Notice what this side feels like for you. Looking over the left shoulder, arms floating to the right. And last one. Pause. Slowly release the elbows. Let the arms float down by your sides. Eyes closed. Notice how you feel. Bring your arms back up. Finding the elbows once more. Or the wrists. Checking in, relax the shoulders, and now you'll come into rotations, so nice circles. Breathing in and breathing out. Drawing a circle on the ceiling and the sky with your elbows. Modify, adjust how you need to for your body. Feel the stretch, feel the movement, but please honor yourselves. Listen to your body, how you're feeling, what you're noticing. Not causing harm. So if you're in chronic pain, you may feel less, you may feel the same, but I definitely don't want you to feel more. Breathing in, don't cause harm. And then changing directions, nice deep breath. Close the eyes, feel the movement, feel the upper back, feel the shoulder blades. You want to loosen upper body. Motion is lotion. We want to loosen everything up. We want to keep it, even if we have arthritis, we have to move through it. Keep moving, but we want to do it mindfully and with compassion and kindness for our bodies, for what they've gone through or they're going through. Last one. And then bringing the hands down by your sides and rest. Feel the fingers, the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the upper back and chest. And also now notice your feet and legs. How they felt in this position. And then nice and slowly, and if you need to, you can even assist your legs coming up. So the feet will be flat on the floor, knees towards the ceiling. From here, you can push that bolster with the feet and then with your hands or your pillows or blankets, and you're going to bring it underneath the pelvis. So I can't see you, so I'm going to hope that you are finding the pelvis. So it's not in the low back at all. It's underneath the sacrum, which is the flat part of your pelvis. And it should feel comfortable. So if you're way up here and doesn't feel right, really lower it down, feel comfort. You're out of the low back, you're into the back of your pelvis, the sacrum, that flat part. Keeping the knees bent, notice how you're feeling. We'll just start here. It's also known as restorative bridge pose. The head will stay gazing towards the sky, shoulders relaxed. Once you're nice and comfortable, let your pelvis sink into the bolster, allow it to sink. Make sure that your head feels comfortable. And then I'm going to invite you to either keep that right leg bent or you can straighten it. And we're going to bring the left knee up. So if this feels too much, because now we're moving into lengthening and stretching out the hip flexor to psoas. So that is connected to the low back. So if it feels too much, you're going to bend that knee. Okay? So then I'd like you to find your left knee with your left hand, or you can use a cloth strap if that reaches too much for you, or clasp behind the thigh. And taking that leg from side to side. Just moving right into that left hip. I'm just going to place my right hand on my right hip, right side of my pelvis. And my knee is going to stay bent on my right, because today my back is quite fired up. So I'm kind of moving more into my heart, out of my ego mind. I could push through it, I could straighten that leg. But I really want to enjoy my experience, and I really want to feel, and I want you to feel and enjoy your experience and get to know your body. What is that left hip feeling like? What are you noticing as you rock it left to right? And then forward back. can draw it in as far as you like. And then you're going to slowly bring it to stillness. And then straighten the leg up. Once you have it straight and you feel, oh, maybe I need to move that bolster up a little bit, go ahead. And then again, find the clasp strap or clasping your pant leg or behind the thigh, holding onto the left leg and just circle the foot. This sequence can also be done without a bolster. I also teach it without a bolster, but lately again with my back and sacrum, I'm finding that a pillow or a bolster has just been really lovely. So that's how I'm teaching it tonight, and I hope you are enjoying it. But if you feel that you can be without a bolster, go ahead and take it from underneath you. Encourage you to try both, and one day you may feel different than the other, and then you're going to change directions. Moving into that left ankle, really feeling the left ankle. This isn't a movement that the ankle experiences very often, circling it, rotating it. So how is it responding? And you also might notice different sensations down the left leg. And then pause. And inhale, point the toes, exhale, flex, push out to the heel. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Keep going with your breath. Notice this movement in the ankle, in the shin and calf, in the knee. What do you feel? And then bringing foot back to neutral, and then just slowly guiding that left thigh towards your left shoulder, the left ribs. Now, you might not be able to go as far as I am. Some of you might be more up here, and some of you might be super flexible and be all the way down to your shoulder. So be where you are. The foot has a slight flex, so the sole of the foot is towards the sky. And again, that right leg can be straight or it can be bent. Really feeling what you need to feel in that low back, and that you're honoring the low back as we move through the hip flexors and psoas here. A little deeper into the hip opening in half happy baby. And then releasing from your half happy baby and placing, that's a tongue twister, and then placing the leg, your left leg, onto the right thigh for window pose. Now I'm just adjusting my bolster a little bit more, bringing it up a little bit higher. So again, play around with what you need to do. Stay here with the right foot on the floor, or you can slowly start to lift the legs off the floor. The right thigh starts to come towards the belly chest, and then you're going to slowly flex both feet. So not just hanging out. I'd like you to put some intention into both feet. You can stretch the toes out, hold and breathe, and just relax into it. The legs, with the help of gravity, might come closer to the belly chest. They may not. Don't force. I want you to really relax here. Let it all go. And if you're keeping that right foot on the floor, that's fine. Just relax the shoulders. Breathe into the heart center. Full, deep breath. We carry a lot of emotion in the hips. And release that motion. We want to balance it out. We want to release it and let it go. Each exhale, let it go. Slowly with your next exhale, wait for the exhale, and take the right foot down. Arm cross. Stay in restorative little bridge, or you may want to straighten the legs out, or restorative fish pose. You can draw the shoulders closer together, open the chest, palms turned up. If this is too much, you can also do one leg at a time, straightening. So one leg would be like you were in a bridge, a restorative bridge, which is here, or a fish, or a combination of the two. Just try and make sure that you do equal sides on each side if you're lengthening one leg. Let the legs rest wherever they are. Breathe. So here in restorative fish, we're really lengthening the hip flexors. So when we sit all day, they get really compressed. You put your hands, actually, you can just put your hands right where your hip bones are. You'll feel your hip bones. And you just slide your hands down just a little bit more to the inside of those hip bones. You'll feel that beautiful muscle of hip flexors and psoas. And that is to move those legs. So if you pick your leg up, you'll feel it moving. That's its job. So you can imagine if you're sitting like this all day, it's pulling on the low back and it's constricted. And now we're asking it to lengthen, so then it's doing the opposite to the low back. So you can just give a nice little massage if that felt really nice. Some healing touch to yourself, to massage yourself and give yourself some beautiful healing touch. And then slowly start to bend the left knee and then the right. So to bring the right thigh in. Now again, you may want to keep the left leg bent, or you may want to straighten it. And you are probably different from side to side, so this side might be fine for you to straighten that leg, or this side is the side that needs to be bent for you. Try both, explore, and then come in to the pose, the position that works for you. For this side, I'm fine for this leg to be straight, so I'm going to just leave it straight. That feels actually really good. Clasping behind the right thigh. Start to draw the thigh into the belly chest and then a release. So look at pulsing. Pulse that right leg. And the hand can be on the knee. The right hand can be on the right knee. And then the left is just sitting on that left hip or thigh, relaxing. Feel now your right leg and the right hip and how this side is responding to the movement. Breathing into it. And then going side to side, rocking the leg from side to side. Try and keep your pelvis fairly still and let the movement be the leg in the hip socket. And go as far to the left, as far to the right, but still keeping heavy on the pelvis, on the bolster, or on your mat. And then pausing with the right knee, going towards the sky, the leg sinking into that right hip, release the hand, and then taking the right leg and straightening it. And it can be bent. When I say straight, that's whatever that straight means to you. It can be bent a lot, or it can have a micro bend in it. This side for me is a lot more stiffer than the other side, so it has a more of a bend. So you just be where you need to be. Holding on to the back of the thigh and then rotating, circling the foot. Closing the eyes and let them sink back down to the heart. Breathe into the heart. Really feeling the sensations in the right foot and ankle as you rotate it. Stretch that ankle out. And coming into feeling that right side, that right foot. And then changing directions and noticing what the rotation feels like, not only in your foot and ankle, but the connection to your right leg. Getting some beautiful motion into the ankle joint. and then pause. Feel the energy in the ankle, and then we'll come into inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex, feeling this side and the connection to the leg. And then pause, and then guiding and assisting that right leg down towards the outside of the right ribs, right knee towards the right shoulder. Soft flex of the foot. The left hand can come back to the thigh. Try not to roll over to the right. Stay as heavy as you can, or very heavy in the left side. If that's happening, don't take the leg over so far. You're lifting that left side, come back. And again, this side may be different, so play around. I really encourage you to play around, get to know your body, feel it, notice it, send compassion to it, and then breathe into it. Breathe into that right hip, breathe into the right leg. The hamstring is tight, send the breath there. And then slowly relaxing the leg. Start to bend the left leg. Place the right ankle on the left thigh. For your window pose, stay exactly where you are, right here in window, and breathe. Or you can start to lift the left foot off the floor. You need to adjust your bolster pillow, go ahead. Not, just let it keep coming as far as it wants to come. Don't force it. Let it come. And then let gravity assist you here as you draw the thighs towards the belly chest. Just let it come. And then slight flex of the feet, spread the toes. Hold and breathe. Nice deep inhales and exhales, holding your window, not forcing, letting it all go. Feel this pose, this position in your body. What is it telling you? Physically, mentally, emotionally? What are you feeling? What do you notice? Stay with that honesty. Stay with the trust. Stay with the truth. Let it come up, and then exhale and breathe it out. Let it go. Keep your head gazing towards the sky. I have the habit of turning my head because I'm used to watching students. But I am watching you. Energetically, I can't see you, but I sure am feeling you all. Praying for you all these days. And then slowly releasing the legs. Coming back to restorative bridge. Staying here if this feels really lovely, nice and yummy for your body. We're going back into a fish, restorative fish, or a combination. Okay, so find which one works for you. And then you're going to pause and come back to giving yourself a beautiful little massage. Even if you're in restorative bridge, still giving yourself a beautiful massage, especially if you've been sitting all day, you've been doing a lot of different exercises, activities, and they're just feeling tight. Or even if you never knew where those hip flexors were. When I first started yoga, I had no idea. I was so disconnected, and I had so many injuries that I should have been connected, but I had no idea. And it's been a journey, a beautiful journey of getting to know my body and learning about other people's bodies by teaching them this beautiful practice of yoga. So feel those hip flexors, feel your body, love your body. And then we're going to come into one last pose with the pelvis on the bolster. We're going to come into waterfall, or I like to call it legs up the wall, but we're going to use it with the bolster and no wall, so complete modification to make for today. Slight flex of the feet. If this doesn't feel right, you can bend the knees, adjust your bolster. If you're at home, obviously you can pause and go to a wall and do legs up the wall. Which I have a whole other video of the whole sequence of legs up the wall, which is a beautiful practice as well. We're here now just experiencing legs up the wall today in this body, where it is today on all levels. What's been happening physically, mentally, emotionally in the body. And relax into it. Let the pelvis get heavy. Be mindful of the back. Keep the back safe and relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Arms and hands heavy, relaxing. Head still, gazing up to the sky, face and jaw relaxed. Eyes closed, sinking inward and down, back to the heart center, breathing into the heart center. This is a beautiful pose to allow the legs to be above the heart. The heart doesn't have to work as hard. Changing up the circulation. Allow your whole body to enjoy legs up the wall, or resting on your bolster or blanket. Feel your feet. Feel your legs. Let them relax, let go. Ask them to let go. Ask them to relax. Feet relax. Feet relax. Legs relax. Legs relax. Hips relax. Hips relax. Pelvis relax. Pelvis relax. Feel your whole body relaxing, enjoying this pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly bending the knees. So if you need to assist your legs, go ahead and assist the legs. Lower one foot down and then the other. Pausing for as long as you like in your little bridge. And then lifting your pelvis up. And then take that bolster and bring it underneath your legs, underneath the knees. Back where you began. From here, we're going to move into Shavasana. So if you want to grab your blanket, eye pillow, essential oil, whatever you need for your Shavasana. Before Shavasana, we're going to come back into that butterfly. Hands and arms will be by your side, palms resting up. This time, however, I'd like you to take the feet a little bit wider apart from each other. And on the next breath, you're going to slowly come up for the count of 20. Now this is also done, I do teach this one without a bolster, but today I just want to keep that bolster, especially if you're having hip or low back issues. This is lovely to do with a bolster or pillow underneath the legs. And then you're going to open up for the count of 5. So it's a very slow, slow, slow movement. So the first, I always encourage people to count. So for the first few, you're going to count to 20, coming up. So if I was watching you, it's as if I could barely see your legs moving. You're moving so, so slow. The mind is used to going very fast, or a very high-paced society. We're used to very quick, especially more and more now with social media and media,
instant, instant, instant. So here I'm really asking you to shift gears even more and slow down. Slow as you can. Let go of the mind wanting to race, wanting to go fast. Move deep down into your pelvis. Close your eyes, go within. Go down into your pelvis. Go down into your hips. Feel your hips. The right hip, the left hip. Opening up for the count of 5. And then coming back up for the count of 20. Moving very, very slowly. Your legs might start to shake or tremble. Let them shake, let them release. Each exhale, if you're holding on to something, if something keeps coming up in the mind or in your thoughts, or an emotion, exhaling, let it go. When you're working those hips, let it go. You need to yell or scream or cry or laugh. Whatever sensation, whatever emotion, whatever thought is coming up, inhale into the heart. Compassion, kindness, joy, beauty, strength, love, and exhale whatever is not serving you at this time. Let it go with each exhale. Release it. And then back with your inhale, bringing into your heart, into your body what you need. Use the words. Let your heart feel those words. Don't hold back. You're by yourself. You're at home. In your own beautiful space. Feel your beautiful body. And if any of these poses really resonated with you and you want to stop and do them longer, I encourage you, because you are at home, to please stop, pause whenever you need to, and keep working on the poses. And then continue when you're ready. From here, bringing the knees into the belly chest, hugging in, drawing that knees. Now you're really stretching the low back, and you might want to feel it after working those hips and rocking from left to right. So, a little tip here, the closer you bring those thighs into the belly chest, you'll be working different parts of the spine. So right now I'm really squeezing my thighs really close to my belly chest, so I'm feeling it quite high up, more in my mid back. A little bit more in my mid. And then as I take my legs away more, I feel this more now in my low back. So depending on where my back is bothering me, and I usually start with this in the morning in my bed, I'll play around with drawing those knees in and rocking. And also knowing that rocking, any form of rocking, is wonderful for the nervous system. So just doing this pose alone, or pausing here and rocking for a long time, you're doing yourself a huge benefit, a huge favor. And just love yourself like that little baby still within you, and rock that self, that inner baby. Love yourself. And then come into your Shavasana, finding your blankets, bolsters, pillows, eye pillows. You can use a hand towel if you don't have an eye pillow over the eyes. I always encourage putting something over the eyes just to, again, allow the mind to become a little calmer with that little bit of weight, and the eyes heavy, and the darkness is very calming for the nervous system. Continuing to find yourself in a comfortable position lying down. You may go right into a sleeping position after this. I'm going to read a poem.
And then I'm going to end with a little bit of the gong for you. So feel your whole body lying down on the earth. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale and let it all go. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh, and whatever sound releases from your mouth, let it go. You're by yourself, you're all alone, breathe it out, let it go again. Don't be afraid, let it go. Be truthful, be honest, trust. One more time. We're so afraid of letting go, of trusting, of being honest. Let it go. And then let your whole body relax, release. Let your toes relax, your feet, your legs, your hips, your pelvis, your low back, your mid back, your upper back. All relaxing, heavy on your mat, heavy on the earth. Your shoulders relaxing away from the ears, up and go. Let them settle into your mat, into the earth. Your arms and hands resting, relaxing. Your neck relaxed, your face and jaw relaxing, resting. Your head heavy. Your mind calm, breathing and releasing and relaxing into your heart center. Open the heart, and the heart opens you. Salt of the Creator, eye of the beholder, stretch your arms overhead, receive the rainfall of pure clarity and let it come down. Surrender to the boundless earth, sea, and sky. Place them like a garland around the altar of a life. Seal a prayer for peace at its base. Swim in its mysteries, unafraid of sinking. Open the heart, and the heart opens you. And that's the lines we'll unfold by. Relaxing, breathing into the heart. Repeating, I am beautiful. I am love. I am kind. I am joy. I am healthy. I am whole. I am well. I am safe. I'm at peace. I am what I am. sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and may the pure light within you guide your way on. Namaste.